Hello and welcome to this quick tip video. I'm Florian, and in this second part of the color reference chart tutorial, that's a mouthful, I want to show you how you can use those charts with DaVinci Resolve. Here in DaVinci Resolve I have two shots on the timeline, which are basically the same. The only difference is the focal length of the lens. These have been shot with the Sony FS7 camera with S-Log3 Gamma, and I have deliberately done a wrong white balance, so the image has a bit of a blue tinge to it. To use the built-in color match feature of DaVinci Resolve, you have to click down here. That opens up the color match panel, and you have to choose which of the compatible charts you have been using. The big one on the left is an old Macbeth chart, which is actually the same as the X-Rite Color Checker Classic, and you can see this because the pattern of colors is the same as down here. But I want to use the small one, which is a X-Rite Color Checker Passport Video, and a quick check shows us that yes, that's the right chart. The next thing you have to do to use the feature is to set the source gamma correctly. As I have already said, it's S-Log3. Target gamma is 709 and target color space is 709 too. That's why I have my Resolve timeline set to, and you can leave the color temperature preset where it is. To tell DaVinci where it should sample the colors, you have to come up here and switch to the color chart overlay and position this widget so that the sample areas, which are those little white squares, sit on top of their respective squares in your filmed image, like so. And that's it. Just click match and DaVinci does its magic and color matches as good as it can. In this case it's a little too dark, but that's easily fixed by bringing up the midtones a bit. And we're good to go. The closer shot is actually the same as the wider one, so we can copy our grade over, and we have a nice match here as well. So switch this off. So with a few clicks you can match different cameras or match different locations together and have a really nice basis for starting your creative grade. This brings us to the end of this episode. Using color reference charts helps you to provide a more consistent output and takes much of the guesswork out of balancing the images in post-production. It also helps you to match cameras of different makes and different lenses together. A good trick is to stick a color reference chart at the back of your clapperboard and ask your second AC to flip the board around just after the camera started rolling, and so you can sneak in a color reference chart every time the camera is rolling. That's it from my side. If you have questions or comments, or if you want to share some knowledge of your own, please do so in the comments. The only thing left for me is to say Servus from Austria.